We are here with Truckee Town Manager Jeff Loux in front of Hinnis Flats, a 92-unit affordable housing apartment complex that was built over a decade ago under the town's affordable requirement as part of a larger subdivision at Gray's Crossing. Jeff, there has been a lot of recent talk about affordable, achievable housing in Truckee. What has the town done in the past to encourage greater housing opportunities?
Well, thanks for asking. This project is one of many projects that the town has had a hand in, because any market rate housing project like a subdivision or a large housing project has to have some affordable units within it. And that's one of the main ways that the town over the last 15 years has produced affordable and workforce housing. When someone comes to build or develop a commercial project like a grocery store or a shopping center, they also have to provide some housing for the workforce for Truckee, and that's been one of the main ways the town has tried to encourage housing opportunity. There's a number of other things we've done as well, though. One of them, very recently, the town helped pass a state law that makes it easier to do accessory dwelling units, ADUs, or granny flats, as some people know them. The town has changed its fee structure, meaning the fees you get for impacts like traffic or facilities, so that the fees for larger homes and larger units are higher. The fees for smaller units are substantially lower, therefore trying to provide an incentive to do the smaller units, which tend to be more affordable. A couple other tangible things that we've done in recent years. The town, along with developer partners and nonprofit partners, has gone out and secured nearly $23 million of state grants designed specifically to help affordable housing and higher density housing in places that are appropriate. The town recently created a position. That position's designed specifically to look at housing opportunities and try to advance both workforce and affordable housing throughout Truckee.
Are there any calculable figures that the town has to exemplify the work being done?
Well, both workforce and affordable, and I think really the way you calculate that is just in terms of numbers of units. We're standing in front of 92 units of affordable housing. We're standing right across the street from another 30 plus units of affordable housing that were built approximately 15 years ago, and over the last decade or so, the town has helped create 380 units of affordable housing through the programs I described earlier. In addition to that, we have three major projects that are in the works right now, either approved, under construction, or nearly completed. The one that's nearly completed is called Coburn Crossing. It's about a mile from here. It's 138 units, 137 of which are dedicated only to local workforce. A second project is a 77-unit apartment complex down in right near our downtown in a place called the Rail Yard. And the 77 units are dedicated to very low and low income housing, specifically geared toward people with some artistic bent or some artistic career in mind. It's called the Artist Lofts, and it's a very exciting project that's now breaking ground. And finally, the third one that's been approved, has not yet broken ground, but is in the process of starting to develop, is a 48-unit, very low and low income project out on the west end of Truckee as part of a larger subdivision. The general notion in Truckee being, if we're going to build market housing, then we're going to also build affordable and workforce housing as part of the mix.
Jeff, is there anything else in the way of housing that you would like to share with our viewers?
I've given plenty of a long list, but I would just add that it maybe goes without saying, but it's important to say that housing is a critical issue, if not the critical issue for the town. We not only don't have enough housing, but we don't have enough housing in many, many different types, both apartments, smaller houses, almost anything at the affordable and workforce end of the price range. And it makes it difficult for employers in particular to find and keep good employees because they have to live elsewhere for their housing. So it's something very, very important to us.
Jeff, thank you very much for all of that excellent information and for taking time out of your day to meet with us.
Thank you. Then I got nothing else to say.